Okay, if you're having problems with kids messing around with the accessibility features or the language on their Chromebooks, let me show you how they're doing that. I'm on my own Chromebook here, and so yours might look a little different, but the basics are the same. So down here in the right corner, you can see that I have US on there. The kids, before they log into the Chromebook, can actually change this. When you tap on this, you'll see all these things come up, and there's the keyboard US, and there are a bunch of different ones that they can change it to, which will mess with it. Um, if they hit this little settings button, up comes the settings, and they can change their language to a bunch of different ones and actually add languages to it. So that's one thing that they might be doing. Another thing they might be doing is going into the settings. So by clicking on this and hitting the settings menu, this settings bar will come up. Look for this little gear wheel down here when that happens. It can be something that is a tip to you that they're messing around with the settings or they have the settings open. They should not have those open. So in settings, if you scroll down to the bottom and click advanced, and by the way, these are account based, so it does not matter what Chromebook the kid's logged into. If he changes it on one, when he logs into Chrome on another one, it will do that. As you scroll down, there's a lot of different things they can mess with, but if you get to the very bottom, there's something called Manage Accessibility Features. When you click on that, you can see there are a bunch of things that they can turn on. They can have the Chromebook begin to talk to them. They can use a high contrast mode, which if you see that, they've clicked this on. They can use a full screen magnifier if they want. They can have a docked magnifier if they want it separate like that. So if you see that, that's what they're clicking on. Move that up again. Change that back. So there's a few other things they can mess around with as well. The display settings are also listed here too. So when they click on that, they can mess around with display settings. Usually don't touch that one. But their favorite one are these keyboard and text inputs and the mouse and the touchpad. You can see these here. Dictation, sticky keys. Sometimes they have these things turned on. But the biggest one is this automatically click when the mouse cursor stops. That circle that you might have seen. So when you click this on, you can see as I move the mouse, it's this blue circle with an orange circle in between it. So it's giving me the amount of time that I want to click when I stop. So once I stop, it will click for me. And I can control how long I want it to be. So if I use 4 seconds when I move around, it goes a little slower, the orange circle, and then it clicks and stopping it. You can't get the kids to turn this off by logging them into another Chromebook. It just won't work. They have to change it in their own accounts. They can also turn on a super large mouse cursor if they want. They can also highlight the mouse cursor when it's moving. They can do that as well. And then there's some mouse and trackpad settings that they can mess with as well. So just keep an eye out for their settings changes, and this is where you can go and fix it. Again, once the teachers kind of know what the kids are doing, they don't find as much, I guess, joy in doing it. So a lot of what they're messing with is in the accessibility features in settings. So I always like to tell even K-2 teachers, 3 to 5 teachers, all of them, when you see this gear wheel open at the bottom of their dock, that means they're in the settings and they're messing around with something. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 2363 or shoot me an email at mwrigley@startpointcsd.org. I'd be more than happy to help. See ya.